Hello and welcome to another video of Mickey Miller. Now today I have some conspiracy theories for you. Some of my friends have told me to do this one and I've been looking into them and I actually found some that is like blowing my mind. So to start off, you know the Oscar Mayer thing, whatever? The one that like makes hot dogs and I don't know, I only know them making hot dogs, but I remember the Mayer part of it being spelt M-E-Y-E-R. Now, apparently, going back now and looking it up, it's spelt M-A-Y-E-R. That isn't right. I always remember it being M-E-Y-E-R. And now, I looked up all the images for it, and I'm like, oh my god, my life is a lie. I've been eating Oscar Mayer hot dogs when I don't even know who the frick Oscar Mayer is. I only know Oscar Mayer. Okay, anyways, so you know the show Sex and the City? I always remember when I was growing up, because I don't know where I heard this from or anything, but I think my mom was watching it, and it was always Sex in the City. But now, looking back, it's Sex and the City. That's not right. It's not right. No. Sorry. Okay. So another one is the Monopoly Man. You know, the man that like everyone knows as the Monopoly Man. Anyways, he always wears like this a monocle. I think that's what it's called, but like the eye piece, whatever, like the eyeglass piece, whatever. When I think about the Monopoly Man, I always think of him wearing that little eye monocule thing. But now, I'm looking at it right now, and he doesn't have it. Because, what the hey diddle diddle? This is not the Monopoly Man. Playing Monopoly is now a lie to every single person that thinks that he wore a monocle. I cannot pronounce that word. I don't know if I'm even pronouncing it right. Monocle? Next. Okay. So, I'm not really into Pokemon or anything, but my little sister is. And, she's a huge fan of it. So, I always, see Pikachu in our house every once in a while. And, I always remember when in elementary school and people were trading the Pokemon cards out at recess, I always remember seeing Pikachu, and Pikachu had, a black stripe on his tail. Like, at the very end of his tail, it always had, a big black stripe. But now, I'm looking back on it, and it's not. He doesn't have a black stripe. Now, I don't think I explained this before, but everything that I am talking about is the Mandela effect. Now, I don't know Mr. Mandela's first name. I should know it, but I don't. But people think that he died a really long time ago, but turns out he didn't die that long ago. He only died, 3 years ago. I don't know when he died. I should really do my more research on this. But anyways, I don't know when he died, but he didn't die a long time ago. He died 3 years ago. I don't know, a short time period ago. So everybody thought that he died a long time ago. So that's the Mandela effect. You think that something's this way, but it's actually this way. And a lot of people have been noticing this. And one of the biggest things that everybody has heard of is the Berenstain Bears. I grew up reading the books from the Berenstain Bears. And it's always the Berenstain. Steen. And it's spelt B-E-R-E-N-S-T-E-I-N. But now, the Mandela effect kicks in, and it's actually spelt B-E-R-E-N-S-T-A-I-N. I first watched Shane Dawson. I love Shane Dawson. He's doing all these conspiracy theories and everything. But he keeps bringing up the Berenstain Bears. And even if it's spelt Berenstain Bears, it doesn't make sense. Look at the Berenstain Bears. No, it's Berenstain Bears, okay? They always, killing me. And this Berenstain Bears always kills Shane Dawson because he's, in love with them. But, okay. Now, this one, I don't really remember this, but, remember Curious George, the one that, The movie, he met a guy with a hat that looks like a banana. Okay, it's a long story. But anyways, Curious George, I don't think he had a tail, but people are saying that he had a tail, and I don't really remember him having a tail. Maybe it's because... When did Curious George come out? Because if it was in my childhood, I should know this, but like, people are saying that Curious George never had a tail. But then people are saying, no, Curious George always had a tail. He always had a tail, but he doesn't have a tail. At least I don't think he does. So yeah. Oh, and a big thing is, I grew up watching Star Wars. So did my dad. Everyone in my family loves Star Wars so much, and like, we are complete nerds. If you come into my house, your first judgment of my whole family is these people are weird nerds. Yep. We love Harry Potter, and we love Star Wars. My family loves Star Trek, but I'm not a big fan of Star Trek. Like, no. But like, Guardians of the Galaxy, my little sister loves that. And then we have, like, all the Marvel movies. Iron Man, all the Avengers, Captain America, Hulk, all of them. And, yeah, and now I'm starting to watch, DC TV shows on Netflix. My family's crazy. I'm kidding. Okay, I'll stop. But, anyway, speaking of Star Wars, you know the very famous line, Luke, I am your father. He doesn't say that. What does he say? He says, no, I am your father. Now, I went back, like, I've heard about this thing before, about that famous line not being right, because this is the whole reason why I want a son to call him Luke. So I can be like, Luke, I am your mother. That's the only reason why I want to name my son Luke. And considering that, that's not the line for it. What? Okay, so I went back and I watched the movie for when Luke finally found out that Darth Vader was his father. Spoiler alert for anybody who hasn't watched Star Wars. Everybody should know that Darth Vader's Luke's father by now. But anyways, I went back and I watched it, and it actually said, no, I am your father. I'm like, oh my god. What the hey? This gets on my nerves, because I'm like, everything I thought was true is all a lie. And everything is just bleh. So I hope I messed with your mind today. I'll try to do more conspiracy theories, because I like these. I like looking them up. Like, one of Shane Dawson's was that they're closing down all the Walmarts to make them the concentration camps. Yeah, I don't think that's going to happen. But it's another conspiracy theory. Okay, bye.